Hey guys, welcome to Reddit Brew. Today, I will be reading from the r/entitledpeople subreddit, so let's jump into it. Entitled woman rear-ends me and ends up getting arrested. This happened to me when I was 18. I had just bought my first car and was driving over to my then girlfriend's house. As I was driving along the road, in front of a row of terraced houses, a door opens and a kid darts out of the door. Not knowing if they were planning on stopping or not, I slammed my brakes, stopping dead. The kid had turned and carried on along the pavement, so apparently wasn't heading into the road. Anyway, in my sudden stopping, I really didn't give a shit what was behind and got rear-ended. Nothing too serious, both cars drivable, just bent bumpers. The woman in the car behind was in her late 30s, came steaming out of the car screaming that I could have killed her and her kid. She was alone in the car. Being 18 and having only had my car a week, I just went right to the formalities of exchanging info. Entitled woman wouldn't even entertain the idea and kept shouting about how I better pay her for the damage and emotional distress. Otherwise, she'll call her husband who will come and fuck me up. I then pointed out that we need to exchange info, and threatening me will just mean I ring the police. Mentioning the police really set her off into a tantrum about my attempted murder of her and her kid. Again, no kid there. I missed most of it because I was on the phone talking to the dispatcher. As soon as the police turned up, it instantly switched from ranting and raving to running up to the officers in floods of tears about this 18-year-old guy bullying a poor mother after causing her to crash. The officers spoke to us both, ran our details, and wouldn't you believe it, her car had no MOT, mandatory safety test here in the UK. That set her off screaming at the officers about them being wrong and needing to speak to the SGT. I completed my mandatory breathalyzer and showed a whole 0.00, and the officer took down my details. The entitled woman, however, was busy screaming at the officers that their machine was wrong, and how dare they accuse her of drinking and driving. She got arrested for failing to provide a sample, and in the process of the arrest, got a resisting arrest tacked on. Once they got her in the van and arranged a tow for her car, the officer came back and gave me all her details and said they would put mine against the log so her insurance company could find it out, but she couldn't. Her insurance paid out for all my damage, plus some medical because I was damn sore a few days later. I was called to be a witness in court. She got a 1-year driving ban and a $500 fine for the failure to provide a sample and resisting arrest. So, in summary, rather than provide me with her name, address, and insurance carrier, she instead got banned from driving, a fine, and still had to provide me with her name, address, and insurance carrier. Entitled chick ridicules Dutch guy's English, gets pissed when it's pointed out she doesn't speak Dutch either. This happened a while ago when I was in a random park, and the group I'm talking about were sitting at some benches. So an American chick who was an international student here in the Netherlands was talking to a Dutch guy. I heard him talking in Dutch to a few others as they were with a group. He pronounced some English words a little bit wrong, and right away she started laughing and ridiculing him, calling him stupid and all that. Then when someone else pointed out that she spoke zero Dutch and was refusing to take lessons like some of the others were, despite staying in the Netherlands, she right away flew into a rant about how Dutch is only for Dutch people as they only speak it in the Netherlands. How American, yes, she said American, not English, is the only language that actually matters, and as a country hosting international students, everyone should be ready to accommodate them since she was already giving up so much to come here and shouldn't be expected more. Like, nobody here asked you to come here. The worst was how 2 others actually agreed with everything she said, and they all got pissed at the rest of the group for disagreeing, being sane, and stormed off. I really hope the rest of the group dropped them from their friend group. Wow, the audacity. This kind of thing drives me crazy. Sure, English is one of the most commonly spoken languages in the world, but it is by no means the default language. The default language is, get this, the one that is most commonly spoken in the country you are currently in. I know, crazy, right? With my ADHD, it is next to impossible for me to focus on being able to learn another language. But I'm determined to do it one day because I would love to learn Spanish, and I admire bilingual people so much. That is such a cool skill to have. And that Dutch guy is already way more intelligent than her because he speaks 2 languages, if not more for all we know, and she only speaks 1. That is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed those entitled people stories. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit stories. Bye!